guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. So today I have decided to do a study vlog of somewhat. This is my very first study vlog since this is my first week of school. I'm so excited. So this summer I'm taking general chemistry and biochemistry as well as technology and society. So so today is Tuesday. I started class yesterday, and so I don't know what else to say. I'm drawing on a blank here. This intro is not really the best, but anyway, I just got done with class, so I'm kind of excited. And I did a group chat with some of my classmates, and I have a good feeling that this is going to be a good semester, because the very first day is you don't know what you're going to get. You don't know if this is going to be a good semester or a bad semester, just on the vibe of the class. But I think I'm going to really enjoy this class. Plus it's a much smaller class, so that as an introvert I much prefer a smaller class because it makes it easier for me to engage with everybody else if the class is much smaller, because with the big class it's kind of isolated a little bit. But for me, I much prefer a smaller class, and plus it's chemistry, so I need that one-on-one with my teacher as well as some help with my classmates. But since I'm a Clemson graduate and I already took chemistry, I took chemistry 1, 2, I took organic chemistry, I took food chemistry, so this course is kind of a refresher course. But anyway, so my camera is on low battery, so I'm just going to speed this intro a little bit. So onto the vlog. Testing 1 2 3. So this is the 4th time in me recording this video, mainly because my camera keeps cutting off, and also I did not look presentable the very first few times. So hopefully I can get this right the 4th time I'm recording this. But anyway, so I want to talk about books that I DNF last year. I'm going to start off with Dune. I think this book is pretty much self-explanatory and why I did not finish it, because this book is long. This book is big and long, and it's very time consuming, that's for sure. And I'm an audiobook girl, so I think me listening to the audiobook will help me finish this book, because I'm not really the type of reader that sits down and read a book for a long period of time. I prefer the audiobook. That's just me. But anyway, the second book I DNF'd was Mr. Bridgerton. I did not finish this book in time for the season, mainly because I was starting a new job, and my job required a lot from me. It was very time consuming, and I worked night shifts, so my sleep schedule was all over the place. But I know that's not really much of an excuse, but the reason I'm giving, I'm telling you guys why I didn't finish this book. But hopefully I can finish this book. Maybe when the summer's over, I'll read this book. I'm not really sure. Another book that I DNF, Immortal Dark. I'm kind of upset with myself in not finishing this book, because I've been waiting to read this book for the longest. I followed the author's TikTok. I've been watching her videos about this book, and I read the first few chapters, and I think this book has so much potential, and I really would hope that maybe they might turn this into a movie or a television show, or maybe a Netflix show. Maybe not Netflix, but maybe Hulu. But I really think this book has a lot of potential. Plus, I just watched Sinners, so I'm kind of in the vampire vibe state, if that makes sense. But anyway, I have other books that I did not finish, that I didn't get a chance to bring it out here. I didn't finish The Hunger Games. The amount of times I read that book and stop right in the middle is ridiculous. I've been reading that book since middle school, and here I am. It's just a book I just cannot finish. Same with Twilight. Read the book, did not finish. The only young adult book that I did finish was Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. I finished that book. But also Divergent. I read that book in high school, the first book. But for some reason, I can never get through Twilight or The Hunger Games. And I love the movies. For some reason, I can't get through the books. But Anyway, there's also one book. It's a romantic comedy book. Can't remember the name, but it's about the main character who pretends to be her celebrity lookalike. It's a romantic comedy. It's a kind of whimsical story. It's kind of the book that you just take a break from the rest of the books that you normally read. For me, I normally read fantasy and science fiction. But yeah, those are books that I DNF last year that I hope I'll be able to finish. Hopefully. But anyway, I have class in a few minutes, so I want to get myself ready for that. But bye.
We'll learn later on. These are trying to explore, sure or not, the highlight.
Okay, I'm done with class. Now it's time to go to the gym. So we made it to the mountain. Oh my gosh, I am dying. This mountain has so many hills. I am dying. I'm literally dying. Oh my gosh, this is definitely a workout. It definitely gets your heart pumping. That's for sure. And everything definitely burns. My thighs, my legs, everything burns. But man, I made it up this hill. But there's a whole bunch of rocks up ahead that I'm kind of scared to climb. Plus that sign says serious injury and death have acquired beyond this point. Kind of scary, but as long as you take it slow and just be mindful of your steps, I'm sure everything will be okay. But man, I'm just sitting on this rock because, oh man, I'm exhausted. I'm tired. This is my workout for today. Hold on, I gotta put my Vaseline on. The AC, whew, man. I just got done hiking Mount Everest. Whew, and that mountain was no joke. That was my first time ever climbing this mountain. Well, I forgot the name of it, but anyway, I'm not gonna talk very long since I have my car running, so I don't really want to waste any gas. But anyway, I just wanna tell you guys that I finished, today's Friday, and I just finished my first week of school, and so far I'm loving it. I'm taking chemistry and I'm taking public speaking, not public speaking, I'm taking technology and society and general chemistry and biochemistry, and so far my first week of school went well. It's pretty much, it is what it is. I'm gonna have to make sure that I update myself on what homework assignments that are due, any tests this week, any quizzes, just as that. I know I've been out of school for about 4 years since I graduated Clemson. But anyway, so I also want to tell you guys some news. I just got accepted into one of the, I'm just gonna reveal it. I got accepted into the dental assisting program. So far I will have to complete my shadowing. I have to complete my insurance forms, my student health forms and all that. And also I have to complete my BLS course. So I'll probably try to get it all done next week. I might film some clips here and there of me trying to get that done. I'm not sure it's going to be included in this vlog or maybe my next week vlog, but who knows. But anyway, so, oh, as well, I also, one of my classmates, she's a dental assistant, and she offered me her boss information for me to send in my resume. So I'm gonna do that once I get home after I take a shower, because I am sweating trying to climb this mountain. Take a shower, get dressed. So you see me do that, as well as I think my mom and her friends are going to this sushi restaurant, so we might go this afternoon, but I don't know. Anyway, on with the vlog.